Alright guys, welcome to the ultimate pink loadout. We recently created a video for the neon loadout. It did have a lot of pink skins, but it wasn't the ultimate. We kind of want a nice fair price, around the $2,000 mark. Today though, we're going absolute ultimate pink loadout that you can build right now at the end of April in Counter-Strike 2. I'll show you the giveaway item in a second. Just to know, all these prices are from the 23rd of April, so by the time it's up, if it's been up for a couple of weeks, there will be some fluctuation, but it should stay pretty consistent. In regards to the giveaway, it's actually going to be a cartel. However, it has a name tag on it, so I can't find it. Here it is. It's going to be this AK-47 cartel. You can get it and scrape the stickers if you want. It is just in minimal wear. The entry requirements for this is, as always, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, then leave a comment down below of your favorite skin from today's video. And let's get into this ultimate pink loadout. Giveaways like this are possible thanks to today's sponsor, Skinport. With no buyer fees and over 1 million skins available at once, Skinport is the best place to buy and sell your CS2 skins. Whether it's a crazy knife and glove combo or hunting for budget gems, Skinport has everything you need and more.
Perfection.
For example, right now I could pick up this kill confirmed USP for 22% less, or even this Huntsman lore for over £50 cheaper than Steam.
You love to see it.
If you're selling skins, payouts are going to be sent in your local currency and the fee ranges between 2 to 12%. Skinport offers a fast, smooth, easy and secure experience for buying and selling skins, and this is why they have a 4.9 out of 5 rating on Trustpilot. For more details, check the link in the video description, and thank you to Skinport for sponsoring today's video. Alright, I've decided to go back to Anubis today, and here we have the knife and glove combo. It is going to be the same gloves from the Neon loadout. It is going to be Vice gloves, the Vice Sports gloves. I am going to increase to minimum wear here, rather than Factory New. Factory New just takes it a bit too far, even though it's ultimate. You'll get these for about under $4,000 in minimum wear, and then the knife I've gone for is a Karambit Fade. Factory New, this is running about $2,500. I've just generated like a normal default pattern here, or like the automatic one on the gen code. Obviously, the fear percentage can change. You can get more pink, you can get more purple, but overall, knife and glove combo wise, the Sport Gloves Vice with the Karambit Fade, minimum wear gloves, Factory New knife is perfect for the ultimate pink loadout. We'll go in the normal format, so we'll kick it off with the Glock. It's going to be a pink DD Pat in Factory New, which will run you just under $70. What I will say is, if you do really like the pink DD Pat, you do want to save a bit of money, just go for a souvenir, get some nice golds on it, it'll pop, and I really do like this Glock. I want to use it more myself. For the USP, I love the Cortex, but when it comes to the ultimate loadout, we have to go for a target acquired. This got a big buff in CS2. There's a reason it's 182 in Factory New. It has risen since CS2 with the update it got. It actually looks banging. You can go for the Cortex if you like, but for the ultimate loadout, it's going to have to be this target acquired. Now, for a P2K, there's actually not really any option at all. I've gone for a Wicked Sick. Not much pink on it. We'll skim over that, but there's no real P2K option. So then for the Desert Eagle, I'm going to go for a Trigger Discipline. Now, it's a bit of a shame that this ultimate loadout has a under $3 Desert Eagle, but that's just how it is. I mean, we've got Ocean Drive, which is purple, but if we're going specifically pink, you kind of just have to go for a Trigger Discipline, or you go for like a print stream and put some stickers on it. Now, I know I'm going to create some divide with the AK-47 choice, because I'm going for a Neon Revolution. For me, this is, as far as I can remember, this is pretty much the only pink skin there is. The Neon Rider has a bit of purple, pink, and blue, but for pure pink, this Neon Revolution is the best option. It's about $60 in Factory New. Obviously, it's got a lot of pink on it. It's basically a default AK that's been like spray painted and like stuff. A lot of pink, a bit of green, which is why I used it for a while in my green loadout, but this, again, got an upgrade with CS2. I actually think it's kind of a cool skin, especially with the right craft on it. With the M4A1S, I'm going to have two options for you. The first one is going to be the Decimator. This is, I mean, I think the lightning's killed this a little bit, honestly, but it's still going to be the best option. Just under $50 for Factory New. Obviously, it's blue base with this sort of pinky purple accent. Personally, I think I would go for my alternative pick, which is going to be a Battlescar Black Lotus. Now, everyone, it's not a perfect pink, but basically it gets a pinkish hue to it when you go Battlescar. This is like a 0.66 float. Again, I don't think either F11S has like a perfect pink choice. Hopefully that gets fixed, or sort of get a more pink A1S added through, hopefully even this year with new cases. But I still think these options are two pretty solid ones. The M4A4, I'm going to go for a Neo Noir. Obviously, the core of this skin is pink. Does have a bit of a white base, but this is just a banging skin. This M4A4 super consistent, under $30. And then the op, I know I could go for a fade and try and get a pink pattern, but I think the pink DD Pat is just such a good choice for this. Comes in just under $100 in Factory New. I know at the start of CS2, they carried the pink DD-Pat pattern onto the scope. I wish they had kept that because it makes it so sick. Now, that's the key weapon skins done, so we'll go on to like the next batch, and then we'll do like sort of the bonus skins. So first up, we have the MP9 Mount Fuji, just under $10, factory new, basically a perfect choice when it comes to the MP9 here. When it comes to the Mac 10, I do go for the Neon Rider because there is a solid bit of pink here, especially in the Mac 10 variant. And again, obviously, I had this in the Neon Loadout because the blue and the pink prop so well with the Vice Gloves. The P250 of choice is going to be a factory new Vino Primo. I was considering going for a Visions, but I thought I'd sort of blur the lines on this Vino Primo where it's like a bit, it's more purple than it is pink, but in factory new, it leans a little bit into the pink shading. Now, a decimeter that still actually looks good. This is what I think the A1S should still look like. I don't know why they changed it to be that sort of metallic finish, but it is almost $40 for a Tech 9, but this looks incredibly good, this decimeter. Over on the Fama side of things, a pretty obvious choice with the Pulse. This is factory new, believe it or not, and it still gets wear. So you may want to hunt for a super low float, and you're probably going to have to overpay by like $10, $20, $30 for it. But if you really want to, you'd go for that. But this is the choice I'm going with. The Gale actually has a pretty nice option in the chromatic aberration. But when I'm talking ultimate, it's kind of hard not to go with the Sugar Rush. It may be almost $60, but it does look incredibly good. It's another one where it's got that pink and blue contrast, which obviously works really well with the pink and blue gloves. Then we go on to the 5.7. So this is sort of like the filler, the bonus skins. I'm going for a Hyper Beast here. You could go for a Fairy Tale. Don't get me wrong, but I think $90 for this factory new Hyper Beast, especially when you use it in game, and it's basically got a pink tip on it, right? Like the end of the barrel is pink, the beast coming through it is pink. I'm counting this. I think this is better than the Fairy Tale, although it's not like as perfect for the color pairing. Over on the Dual Berettas, we only really have one choice. It's gonna be the Melodramas, the middle of the watermelon, kind of pinkish. It's kind of all we're having to go with. Over on the SG, great choice with the Pulse. Honestly, I really like this sort of skin style and like how bright it is. This is under $4 for minimal wear. Minimal wear is the best condition you can get it in. For the AUG, there was no clear pink option, but I'm going to go with the Midnight Lily. Now, it is $280, but I think this looks kind of cool in CS. It's got this like white silvery base, and then obviously the flowers, as you inspect it, change between all the different holographic colors. So it's not perfect, but it definitely fits in. Now, my XM of choice is going to be the XOXO, which is well under $10 for factory new. You probably pay around the $10 mark to get a proper pink pattern. So there's guides online if you want to go find the right pattern IDs and stuff. But basically, you can get this in full pink, or close to full pink. Now, my first feed inclusion actually is going to be for the MP7. Now, obviously, we always say feed percentage matters. I've just generated a basic random MP7 feed to give you an idea of what it looks like. You guys can hunt for different feed percentages. You wouldn't expect too much overpay unless you're going for like max feed. Over on the Scout side of things, I am going to go for the Fever Dream, mainly because there's a lot of pink on it, but it was basically between this or the Turbo Peak, and I think going for this pink loadout, going for the pink and blue rather than the pink and purple, overall matches a bit better. Now, it's not often I would have two options for a ZZ, but I do. The first one is going to be the Future Is Now. Now, this is over $40. It's 4 factory new. It's the most expensive of the two in regards to like the vibrant pink. It's definitely the best, but I think I prefer the $12 option, which is going to be the Zhang Lu. This is pinky, purple, bit of gold. Overall, I think the artwork is crazy nice with the snakes on it. So I absolutely love this. Now, I've touched on it before, but this is the sort of skin I love to see for like the less used weapons, and it's the Wild Child for the UMP. Factory new, this was only $12. Honestly, even in Battle Scarred, this still looks good, even though I'm throwing it away. But yeah, I love this sort of artwork on skins that aren't necessarily key skins like AKs, M4s, that kind of thing. It gives a bit more variance. Now, for the MP5 enjoyers, there's basically no option outside of the phosphor because it has a bit of pink in the back, so we'll just kind of skim over it. For the Nova, I've gone for a Hyper Beast here. This is almost $30, but it looks incredibly good. The Hyper Beast just always looks good, man. I just love that artwork. Mag 7 is going to be the Spectrum. This is under $2, factory new. It's a mix of different colors. It's a spectrum, believe it or not, of colors. Then the P90 of choice is going to be the Neo Queen, but in Battle Scarred, so it goes into this sort of like purpley pinkish hue. This is under $50, so really nice budget pickup. The PP Bison was another one where we encountered that it doesn't have a pink skin, which is a bit of a pain. I've gone for a water sigil here because it's this sort of blue and purple, and I'd say it's probably like the closest color palettes unless you want to just go for a full black skin like a Lumen. The Sawed Off though got the memo because this Wasteland Princess absolutely perfect for this perfect ultimate pink loadout. $6 for factory new. Honestly, give me this on a main rifle. I say I like this artwork on skins like this to begin with, but if it gets added to like a main rifle or a USP or something, wonderful. Negev has no options. We're going for a prototype. It's 18 cent. It is what it is. M249 though actually has a banging option, even though you're not going to use it in game much. The downtown, under $1.50 for factory new. Lots of blue, lots of purple, pink accents. Ticks the box for us. And then the final skin I'm including is going to be the Scar 20 Splash Jam. I could go factory new and just make it very expensive, but I'm going to be reasonable and go minimal wear, which is just under $41. Which does mean the total cost skin-wise here is $7,348. So one of the more expensive Ultimate Loadouts, but I promise you there is a more expensive one coming soon. Like, more than double. It's kind of wild, but overall, I think this is a super nice sort of ultimate pink loadout. If you like the vibe of this, but you're sat there saying 7k is way too much and you want a more reasonable amount, I would say check out the neon loadout. That neon loadout was about $2,300, and I know at the start of that video I called it affordable, and people want to disagree whether 2k is affordable for a CS loadout. I appreciate for some it's not, but when you look at CS market in the grand scheme of things, dropping $2,000 for a full loadout with premium gloves, premium knife, every single weapon skin that you need, I think it's pretty reasonable. But I'll stop off on about that. Now you want to see the sticker crafts you can do for the ultimate pink loadout. Now yes, I'm a boring man and I'm going to continue doing 4Xs because I personally think they look better. The first one is the Team LDLC holos from Cattle 14. These are $26,000 each, so fill your boots. One of my personal favourites, however, is the ROPS foils from Krakow. These are $325 each, and I think these look boss. My next one's going to be the Dystopian Glaives, which is from the new sticker collection that dropped out, and these are the lenticulars where they actually like move. You can see here it moves as I'm doing it. Now I've gone for default application, but that one over the Neon Rider's head actually looks really cool. One that always kind of works quite nicely is the likes of these flow hollows. I've actually unintentionally put this on a Neo Noir, and it kind of showcases almost a perfect craft for a Neo Noir because it has the blacks, the pinks, the blues, the purples. And then my final one is going to be the Outsider Hollows from Antwerp. Yeah, these are about $10 each. I have put it on a target acquired, which doesn't really show perfectly how sort of pinky they are, but they are basically this pink, purple, and blue combo, which obviously works really well for what we're going for. I'm going to end it there. We've got over a $7,000 loadout. We've got some very reasonable crafts here, and one incredibly expensive craft that you can go for. Overall, I'm really happy with that. We've obviously found some gaps where I think we probably need better pink skins. You can make an argument for the both A1S and the AK to get a new pink skin at it. As I say, if we get a Cherry Blossom AK, oh my god, I'm having that and the Inheritance and rotating between both because it'll be perfect. But I'm going to end it there, guys. Just a reminder of the giveaway for today. It is going to be that AK-47 cartel that we showed in minimal wear at the beginning of the video. Entry requirements, as always, like, subscribe, leave a comment down below of your favorite skin from this loadout. I'll pick the winner in a few days, hopefully on stream, and I'll announce it in Discord too, so you guys don't miss it. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for all the support recently. I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.